Hi, my name is Jackie and welcome to my channel about tea. So, I don't really have very good luck with brewing iced tea. Let me clarify. If it's like a black tea or a green tea, then yes, I'm a pro. It's really hard to mess that up. And you would think that like with fruit infusions, fruit tisanes, fruit herbal blends, like how can that go wrong? Especially since Adagio Teas makes it really easy to brew fruity iced teas. They sell products specifically designed for that, to brew iced teas. But I'm not discouraged quite yet because it's mid-June. The hot weather hasn't even begun here in Michigan. Like, actually, this has probably been the best spring I've ever experienced up here. Like, normally you might get like 2 weeks of genuine spring and then like hot weather hits. And when I say hot, I mean like it's hot for Michigan. It's hot for me. Like anything that's above 77 degrees is hot for me. But it's just now starting to get kind of warm. Like yesterday was 78 degrees. So I'm trying to get my iced tea game on track. So in my last video, my watermelon cooler video, I mentioned that the next tea that I was most excited about trying was the elderberry tea from Adagio. And so that's what I got for you today. Elderberry tea has hibiscus, rose hips, elderberry, echinacea, apple pieces, lemongrass, raspberries, and blue cornflowers. The tea leaves in this were so pretty. Like this was just such a beautiful blend. So here's what the tea leaves look like. We have lemongrass. You can see the raspberry in there. There's some like berry type stuff in here that I guess I don't know what it is. Maybe that's the echinacea? Oh, you know what? It's the elderberry. Like here's the elderberry. Oh, that's really hard. I hope that's elderberry. I definitely thought these were gonna be more like the dried cranberries that were in the watermelon cooler. Or maybe like fruit leather. But it's just like, it's just shards. Like that was really unexpected. You can't really get a flavor from it. Maybe that wasn't an elderberry. That's an elderberry. In fact, did I just eat them? Okay. So what I tried eating just a second ago, what I thought was an elderberry, or part of an elderberry, was not an elderberry. This little black thing is the elderberry. And that makes more sense now. It's a little bit tart. It's a little bit earthy, a little bit sweet. So the first thing that I tried, this thing that I thought was the elderberry, was actually a rose hip. But yeah, I'm in love with this. It's so pretty. There's just so much color. So much color in there. Beautiful. So, I don't know if this really has like a distinct scent to it. It kind of smells like how the elderberry tasted to me, kind of tart, kind of sweet, kind of earthy. And so then I cold steeped this overnight, over 2 nights, over 3 nights, which nothing in here can necessarily like over steep, but I will say the longer this steeps, the more tart I think it can become because of the echinacea. Just in my readings, I read that the longer you steep your echinacea, the more tart it can make your tea. But that's okay, because I want some flavor to assault my taste buds. Well, bam. This, and it's kind of sweating. It's a little bit warm. It's a little bit warm in the house. I don't have the air conditioning on, I just have the doors open. It's like 76, 77 degrees. I think it's comfortable. So, this is how it brews up. Just your nice deep red hibiscus color. If this is any indication of how strongly this tastes, I think I'm in for a treat. Well, maybe. I mean, it could just be straight like hibiscus, in which case it's not my favorite. So let's give it a taste. Whoa! That's tart. That's really tart. So to me, this tastes very much like hibiscus. Maybe a little bit of floral on the back end, but primarily hibiscus. You could add a little bit of sweetener to this to kind of mellow it out. I don't know if I really taste the elderberry just because the hibiscus is so prominent. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm actually gonna brew this again, but instead of cold steeping it, I'm gonna follow the directions on here, and I'm going to do 1 heaping teaspoon in 212-degree water for 5 to 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna sip it hot just to see how that tastes, and then I'm gonna pour that over ice. Okay, so I have every intention to turn this into an iced tea, but I like this hot. And I put in a little bit of honey in this. And so it's still pretty tart, but there's a more floral aroma, a more floral taste that comes out as I drink this hot. All right, and so here is the final product. Man, you know, this entire thing was filled up with ice, and then I just poured that hot, I just poured that hot tea all over this, and now it's like all melted. So, let's give this one a taste. So the hibiscus is definitely subdued compared to when I drank it hot and compared to the cold brew, and that's probably because it's a little bit watered down. So I find this a little bit more palatable than my original cold brew, just because that was so intense. And yeah, so I kind of do get the what I thought was elderberry flavor. I mean, to me, it tasted berry-like and a little bit earthy and a little bit sweet and tart. I do get that a little bit, like a little bit. My final thoughts on this are going to be sort of similar to the watermelon cooler. I'm probably not going to go out of my way to drink it. I'm probably not going to go out of my way to buy another bag of it. But, I mean, if it's there, then yeah, I'll drink it. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite. I'd much rather have a cup of the berry cream compote, or in a future video that I plan to make, the key lime herbal. Like those are iced teas I'd much rather sip, but I'm happy to have tried this. Have you ever had Adagio Teas elderberry wine? And if you did, what did you think of it? Do you have a way that you like to prepare it? If you do, leave me a comment below and I will try that out. I still have a little bit left. I probably have enough for like 2 glasses of tea. And as usual, if you enjoyed this video and you're interested in more tea-related content, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing to my channel. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye!